Now,
when Las Vegas shut down 5 years ago this month, the city learned some hard lessons and lost a lot of businesses.
Tonight, 8 News Now anchor Ozzie Mora explaining how it actually changed the city's economic outlook and also its efforts to diversify.
And it's slow and difficult. That's what people I spoke with tell me about the current progress of economic diversification in this city. Some small businesses believe more needs to be done.
I love Vegas.
For small business owner Barbara DiVirgilio,
Even if you're not a premium,
sometimes the financial protection for her Las Vegas winery is like a glass half full. But lately,
our motto lately has been down but never out.
out here in the desert after a 3,000-mile drive from their old life in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, DiVirgilio and her husband opened the Pine Hollow Winery in the West Las Vegas Valley. It takes a lot of work to keep their 3-year-old business running, and it took just as much work and time cutting through red tape to pop that first cork.
I was told that I was very persistent. I said, well, if you tell me no today, I'm just going to come back tomorrow. So we need to just get it done. And that's what we did. We got it done.
But getting it done is different now. Owning a business here is not the same since Las Vegas reopened and recovering from a 3-month shutdown that shut down so many mom and pop shops. According to the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority, it cost the city's tourism industry close to $34 billion, forcing Pine Hollow Winery to focus more than ever on community.
The small businesses depend on the communities. If the communities don't support the small businesses, then they won't be able to stay.
Professor Stephen Miller teaches economics at UNLV. Miller says for the Las Vegas economy to survive, small businesses like the winery need to thrive. And the city's economic landscape needs to diversify and find an identity beyond casinos, the biggest game in town financially for generations. Miller says gaming revenue used to make up about 70% of the area's total revenue. Now it's closer to 30%.
The difficulty is they still need to get tourists to come. So if the tourists don't come, then they have a problem.
To avoid that problem, Las Vegas already does what it can to diversify and increase its revenue stream in a handful of different ways. Opening more stores, offering more food and drink, expanding its nightlife and family offerings, not to mention the new kid on the economic landscape, sports.
I believe even just in the last 5 to 7 years, we've seen a significant amount of diversification. As to why, I think it has to do with a lot of things.
A lot of things, says entrepreneur and real estate developer Vincent Tatum, who came to Las Vegas 19 years ago after a career in the military. He says when he began his small business here, he focused on projects related to hospitality. But over time, Tatum says he learned not to rely on just one sector of the city's economy.
That was a big wake-up call to just make sure that you're built to last and to withstand, market downturns.
Tatum says diversification is part of running a healthy business. He believes in training his employees to learn skills crucial to ongoing success and survival, hoping large-scale projects and other industries,
I thought I'd move out to Las Vegas.
like Hollywood, making its way here to Southern Nevada. It will help diversify the economy, workforce, and add jobs, which economic professor Miller says might help Las Vegas transition into a more modern U.S. city.
What specific sectors beyond gaming do you believe hold the most promise for sustainable economic growth, specifically in Southern Nevada?
Well, what we really need is an expanded healthcare center.
Better healthcare goes hand in hand with diversifying the Las Vegas economy. Small business owners like DiVirgilio say is the only way they or the city can stay successful.
The businesses are here, but it's whether or not they can stay.
Now, experts tell me the perfect example of a city diversifying its economy is Reno. It goes beyond gaming and tourism. It shifted to a mix of technology and manufacturing. Denise.
Ozzie, thank you for that. Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority also telling us that 4 out of 5 visitors gamble, but only a small number admit that's their primary reason for visiting.